Right. I've had the pleasure of working with Donny on a couple of sites. He was one of the best slingers I've ever worked with. Don't get a big head, Donny. All right.
No,
Um, and he's now a Crane Supervisor. Thanks for coming on, mate. How are you?
uh, not too bad, mate. How are you today?
I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. You've had a busy morning, yeah?
Yeah, I've been busy this morning, putting up Christmas decorations and stuff. Yeah, running around the house to make it on
Oh,
time to the podcast. Yeah,
I hate that job. I hate that job.
it's okay.
Yeah, I was just saying to you earlier. I only do the outside. I don't like to do the inside, like all the inside decorations. I let my wife and daughter do that because there's just arguments. So I just walk away, let them crack on.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, I'll just put the tree up and let them decorate it, and that's it.
Yeah,
My wife and the kids. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I won't get involved. I'll do the hard bit outside.
So let's talk about cranes. Let's talk about your career. How long you been in the lifting industry?
Ooh, it's been about 10 years now in
Okay, now
total.
how did you get into it?
Well, came into London, oh, yeah, years ago. I can't really tell now the date. And started working in Primark,
Yeah.
Oxford Street, night shifts, while I was getting my, UTR number sorted and CPCS card. And I got that, and I started like a, steel fixer laborer on site. And as I was moving along with the steel fixing, they got me like a NPORS ticket for slinging. So I could land the rebar myself and stuff like that because I was pre-fabbing the cages for columns up on the roof. Yeah, and I started like that. I would land a couple lifts myself so they don't need to sling the slinger up and down, and then one day the slinger got missing and they asked me to cover it for a day. Since then, I never left the cranes. Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
that.
Okay. You so let's start with you further back actually. Obviously, you've got a bit of an accent. Where are you from, and how did you get over here?
Uh,
What happened?
well, I'm from Lithuania.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
what did you do out there?
I was engineer in an oil refinery.
Right.
Yeah, but it got bought by different country, different company, and just loads of Lithuanians, like 1,000 people, were let go at once. Yeah, and
So what?
yeah,
Sorry, go on.
no, and because I was the young one, with less experience, no kids and stuff. By
Yeah,
law, it's easier for them to let people like that go, and I was just
yeah.
3 years there and stuff. Yeah.
Fair play. Why didn't you stay in that then? The engineering role.
It's not easy not to get a job here like that, like to get into it, and diploma is from Lithuania and stuff, and
Ah, okay, okay.
it's a bit different. You have to finish courses and stuff. I was just looking for an easier way to make them any
Yeah,
quicker.
yeah.
You
So
can,
what's the
yeah.
what's the English culture like compared to Lithuania?
I'd say it's a bit more laid back.
Okay, really?
Yeah,
What here?
here, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because in Lithuania, people feel like when they work, at work especially, they feel like they're under pressure to do better than anyone else all the time.
Right.
Like they're competing against each other. So
Ah,
yeah, it's a bit more pressure at work, I'd say.
I would have thought it'd have been the other way around. Like, I would have thought it would have been a more sort of relaxed way of life out there, to be
No, no,
fair.
no, definitely not.
Oh,
It's just
right.
people looking to do better than the others do, so to make their career and on stuff. Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
different.
Do you prefer it here?
Well, I didn't get that much to work in Lithuania, like to
Mm,
compare. I've been here, like I said, 10 years. I kind of forgot it, but
mm.
yeah, it's like my home now. Yeah, my family,
Yeah.
yeah, kids, wife here, so
So
it's like my home now. Yeah.
you mentioned NPORS earlier. Are you still on NPORS or are you
No, no,
CPCS?
CPCS now. Yeah,
So why did you move to CPCS?
it's with CPCS you have more opportunities, isn't it? Some sites don't accept NPORS, so as soon as I got into Slinger, I was like, okay, I need to get my CPCS, so I'll get more opportunities, for work.
Mm. Did you find that you struggled to find work when you was on NPORS?
No, because I've done my CPCS while working on NPORS.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I just went for the course, like just to cover myself, just in case I need it.
Yeah. I think it is changing a little bit now, isn't it? I think NPORS is becoming more widely recognized now.
Yeah, it's more accepted now. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if the training is of the same standard. I know they can train you on site with NPORS. There's a lot more flexibility.
Well, I've got my scissor lift done, ticket done like a year ago on site from NPORS. Yeah, so
Okay.
it was just a couple hours on site, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so having worked with you, I know that you're quite respected on site. You're quite sought after as well. You've always had people contact you often you work. Do you think that shaped how you tolerate people? Because you know what it's like out there, that you can get some sort of nightmare people to deal with.
Yeah, you just need to know how to deal with them and don't take it into your head or your heart.
Yeah,
For me, example, you know me how I worked. You know people I worked around. I just ignore and do what I need to do. If they don't like me, don't like the way I work, they can send me away, but it never
yeah,
happened. I just do
yeah,
what I need to do. And
yeah.
I'll tell them in their face, and that's it.
I have noticed actually, I've noticed working with you that like say you might get someone say, I want this done this way, I want you to do this, do that, do this way, and you just say, yeah, no problem, and then just carry on, do it your way anyway,
Yeah,
and
I'll
they
just do it
walk
my
away.
way. I just gonna do it my way because I know it's my lift.
Yeah,
And if something goes wrong with it or something, it's my fault. So I'll do it my way, which I
yeah.
know is a good way. Well,
So you
most of
don't,
the time.
yeah, so
Most,
you don't get into any arguments or stresses with people or anything like that about it all.
no, I try not to. Sometimes it happens
Yeah,
when, some people just don't let it go, keep getting in my face. But
yeah,
in,
yeah,
in 10 years, it happened like maybe three, four times. So
yeah.
it's
Because
not.
I think it's important for people to know that for people getting into it. Obviously it can pay well and it's a good career to be in, but it can get a little bit like that where people are giving you grief or getting in your face or shouting and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah, you get that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. What advice you give to people who might be in that situation, like new people?
Just don't take it into your head or personally.
Yeah.
Uh, that's what I do. I just ignore it. Like
Mm.
it's the wind blowing somewhere and I'm easy and just walk away.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's just you have to let it go. Don't take it into your heart because at the end of the day, it's just a job. And they
Exactly.
and they go home and you go home to your families and they're not that important to you. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? That's important what you just said there because training promo. Would you like to learn to operate one of these?
I've been in this industry for many years and I can tell you it's a career with huge opportunities. We've partnered with the Lift Tech Academy, the UK's trusted crane operator school, to give you the training you need. Whether that's as a tower crane operator, a slinger signaller or a crane supervisor. With average earnings of around 50k a year, it's a great time to get started. Visit lifttechacademy.co.uk/construction cogs to begin your new career today.
Sometimes you get like the black hats or the lifting managers. They'll come on the radio and they'll be screaming at people. They'll be saying this, saying that, shouting, stress, and I'll actually tell them to fuck off on the radio, and I'll say to them, look, what are you doing, man? Or even to people who are running around like you get the slingers and that who are running around like lunatics and doing this, that, and the other. I'll just say to them, look, this is just a job, man. It's just a job. You're just a
Yes,
number. They don't
yes,
care about you. The more you stress, the more you run around like a lunatic. They're not going to thank you for it. They're just going to want more out of you. Just chill out. Don't worry
that's
about it.
that's how I was like first 2, 3 years,
Yeah.
and then I just learned it the hard way. Because when
Mm,
the project comes to an end, just like that, they tell you it's your last day and you're out of the gate, and they said no, thank you, no, nothing. So
exactly. Kick you out, get the next one in. That's it.
just do enough to keep your job,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a bit more than that. I think not just do enough to keep your job. I think you've got to care about the job.
Yes,
Care about what you're doing. as particularly a safety critical job that we're doing, sort of thing, but not to get too bogged down with all of it. Not what, because there's some mad people out there, isn't there? Just some. There's a lot of pressure.
Loads.
There's a lot of pressure from upstairs, and that gets filtered down onto the black cats, and then filtered down onto the crane supervisor, onto the slingers, and then that transfers onto the crane operators.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, everyone just needs to chill out, man. Just take a chill pill.
definitely. Yeah.
How do you deal with stress?
Stress. Just go fishing.
Okay.
Clear my mind. I love fishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I'm stressed and I feel like I'm tired and I'm like at the breaking point,
Mm,
I'll just switch off and go fishing, by myself early in the morning. No one's
mhm,
there, quiet. Just have my
mhm.
coffee by the river. If I
Yeah.
catch a fish, it's a bonus. And
Yeah. But
we
it's more
just,
about the experience there, just being on your own, just experience. Yeah.
yeah, you just need to clear yourself out. Clear your mind.
Yeah.
But
I think it's important.
it's not happening to me much anymore because, like I said, like now it just goes through my ears, and I don't keep it in my head or in my heart.
Yeah.
Just let it go straight away. So mm,
Yeah, but it's important, like things like fishing and that, it's part of who you are. So it's important for people to remember who they are and do the things that make them who they are.
yes,
To not get bogged down with all the nonsense. So just yeah, to go back, strip back to yourself, take yourself away. Even if that thing is who you are, is spending time with your family or playing a
yeah,
musical
whatever makes you
instrument.
happy,
Yeah,
whatever you enjoy, yeah, just
yeah,
do
that's
it.
it. Um, what's more stressful for you? Because obviously, I mean, you was a slinger, you're a crane supervisor now. What's more stressful, slinger or crane supervisor role?
Stressful, yeah, crane supervisor definitely.
Yeah, why
Because
is that?
because you get all, like you said, you get all the pressure from the management, and you
Yeah,
have to pass it down. And I try not to.
yeah,
But for example, like when the cranes are winded off. For the slinger, I just go when I was a slinger, I would just go in the canteen, sit down, and that's it. My job is done until the crane comes back.
yeah,
But when you're a supervisor, can you ask this? Can you ask that? Can you ask her to do this? Or if you only do that, and all that stuff, and you have to ask the driver, and you know the answer, and it's just
yeah,
annoying, really
yeah,
annoying. Then people, in your face, mate, this crane is winded off. It's winded off. Like, or there is no trees are not moving on the ground. Yeah, but the crane is 100 meters up in the air.
yeah, yeah. I
They
think
just don't get that.
also, I think you probably got to separate yourself as one of the lads, like one of the mates. Do you know what I mean? When you're a slinger, you're one of the lads, you're mates with other people and this, that, and the other. But when
Yeah,
you're a supervisor, I think you got to have that little bit of authority, haven't you? So you got to kind of separate yourself from that.
yeah, you have to. Yeah, otherwise people will just step on you, and
Yeah,
push you. Yeah, you have
yeah.
to show your authority sometimes as well. Yeah.
Have you struggled with that transition?
When not really, because like as a slinger, like I said, I really didn't do as I'm told. I
Yeah,
do what I was, how I wanted to do it, my way.
yeah,
So first 2 weeks, like it was a bit strange that I could like actually tell people how to do it or what to do.
mm,
Yeah, I got used to it now. It's okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the stress part is, I mean, as you probably as you know, like mental health in construction is rife. Uh,
Yeah.
what do you see in the industry that could contribute to people struggling with their mental health on site?
Well, it's probably the pressure, isn't it?
Yeah,
Constant pressure. And the jobs are kind of slow now. It's not many jobs going on, and people just stressing where they're gonna go next, if they're gonna be out of work. I think
yeah,
everything adds up.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
personal issues, everybody has their personal issues.
yeah, yeah. I don't think like the long days don't help either. Sometimes it's some
Yeah, yeah.
really, really long days, isn't it?
Yeah, 10, 12 hour shifts, weekends.
Yeah, overtime phone on you at like 6 o'clock at night. Oh, can you stay a few hours like to do
Yeah,
concrete or whatever?
especially winter time. You leave in the morning, which is pitch black, and you come back, it's pitch black.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that adds up as well. Yeah.
Do you know what? going back to the supervisor thing, I don't like crane supervisors banking the crane, like because I don't think they're always fully engaged with the task that they're doing, like giving me the instructions and the sling and everything, because you might get someone on the site radio talk to them, or you might get a phone call from one of the black hats, can you do this? Or someone might walk up to them wanting something. So they're not fully engaged with giving me my instructions, or giving me what I need as a crane operator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. But you need two slingers
Yeah,
for every crane and a supervisor. If the crane supervisor is the working supervisor with one slinger in the crane, it's hard
yeah,
for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
dangerous as well. Like you said, you get a phone call, you're doing a lift, people coming behind your back asking stuff. And yeah, especially in the blind lift, you bank in the crane, someone comes behind you and like starts talking to you, and you just lose the concentration, on what you're actually doing,
yeah.
which
So
is
what do you
dangerous.
do in that situation?
I'll just switch off and just stay on the radio.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
remember on one job where we're doing like lifts from loading bays on the
yeah,
screens, and
yeah,
it's quite hard pulling it out, and I have someone on the slab asking me questions. I just ignore it, like
yeah.
no one's there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
many times.
interesting.
Yeah,
It's interesting how people are different. I had a geezer, old Mick. I don't know if you met old Mick. Um,
that rings a bell.
really gruff voice, just speak like that. And he'd be on the radio, and people come up to me, and he'll just go, "Fuck off!" Just shout, "Get the fuck out of the way!" and all that.
No, that's when you lose your focus.
Yeah, but
You,
I think that's just the way he is. So he'll be talking to me calmly. Yeah, come down, Jim. Come down. Fuck off. Get out of there. Fuck off. Yeah, come down, Jim. Come down. And it'd be like a totally different person.
yeah, I'm not like that. Nah.
No, yeah,
Maybe I should be sometimes, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah,
try to ignore it, pretend that I can't hear anything, just do what I have to do, finish, and then
yeah, yeah.
speak to the person. Yeah.
Do
The
you ever
phone can wait, phone can wait. It can ring in your pocket. You don't
yeah,
have to answer it. So, but yeah, when you get the people behind your back
yeah,
distracting you, it's not good.
yeah, especially when you're actually in the middle of a lift. It's unprofessional, isn't it?
Exactly. When you have load in the air, like a meter or two, and
Yeah.
someone starts talking, you have tagline on the floor, which can get caught on your leg, can go
Yeah.
for a ride. You
Oh,
just
absolutely.
have to keep an eye on it.
Do you ever want to become an AP?
Uh, not sure yet,
Right.
because I kind of transitioned to supervisor very slow, because it was quite a few years as a slinger, and everybody was like, "Oh, why don't you get the supervisor ticket? Why don't you get supervisor ticket?" I didn't really want it to all that pressure, and stuff.
Yeah.
I was happy where I was,
Yeah.
but when I went, like, I changed couple sites, and I had some supervisors. Not gonna mention where are the names, and they come and tell me to do stuff which just blows my mind sometimes.
Mm,
And I'm like, why have people like that telling me what to do?
mm.
That's when was my breaking point. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
because there is some people that just pass their tickets with no experience, which is okay. They are allowed to do that,
Yeah.
but they should listen to people sometimes who were doing
Yeah.
that a bit longer.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
that was my
Definitely.
breaking point. I had one time one supervisor tell me to do something, and I was just shocked. I was like stunned. I was standing there and I'm shaking my head and I'm trying to understand if he's for real or not.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's just like, it's time. It's
Mate,
time to do it.
I understand that. I get that a lot actually from as a crane operator, and a supervisor asks me to do something, and I actually say to them, "You're as a supervisor are actually asking me to do this way, yeah, as a supervisor." And like, nah, mate, you should know better than that, surely. And what that is sometimes it's because of inexperience, but sometimes it's trying to cut corners, isn't it? And they're getting pressure
Yes.
from above, but yeah, trying to cut corners and that sort of stuff. You should be doing that, especially as a supervisor.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So you decided to become a supervisor and set the standards.
Kind of, yeah. Just I didn't like that people telling me what to do, and it's wrong, like very, very wrong,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. Fair play. Um, what have you struggled with most as a slinger and as a crane supervisor?
As a slinger, probably running up and down the stairs,
Okay.
and it's really busy.
Yeah.
Though I have kind of short legs, it was hard for me, but yeah. And the hardest thing probably would be cold winters, and overtime at that, like when you
Yeah.
work till 9, 8 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just dark from 4 o'clock, and it's windy, and it rains, and it's freezing. That's the most hardest thing. And you get wet, fingers numb. You can't even open the hook on the chains because they're so numb. And that's the hardest bit, I would say, for me.
Oh, mate, I can agree with that. I mean, as you know, I was a ground worker for many years, and that was one of the reasons why I got out of it because each winter got harder and harder and harder for me.
Yeah.
Brutal, and it's now like I put a post on TikTok the other day actually. Um, it was absolutely pissing down with rain, hitting the windows everywhere, freezing and windy outside, and I was like, it's times like this where I'm so glad I'm in this cab with the heating on, and I'm looking down at them out there, and
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like that
It's
at all, mate.
horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah.
I mean, I know you've got your coat on and everything, but you still gets run through, and then like it runs down the back of your neck, doesn't it? The rain, especially when you're looking up and you've got the wet tag line hitting you in the face and everything as
Yeah. And it's
well.
dripping and it's going down your sleeve through your forearm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But you can really sense the mood change when it's like that.
100%.
Like with everyone, like everyone gets a little bit more tense and a little bit more snappy, because they're kind of demoralized and they got the ump, they don't want to be out there.
Yeah. They're cold, they're tired, usually hungry because they work without the break.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so what about crane operating? What do you want from a crane operator when working with them?
That's a good question. I just want them to be into it, same as I am, if you know what I mean. Like
Right.
to work together as a team. Because I
Yeah.
had some operators, like they heard my accent and they kind of didn't really want to work with me, if you know what I mean. Like,
Really?
yeah, I had that, yeah. And
Wow.
it made like my life so hard because that guy was trying like to mess it up every lift that I was doing, like to make my life as hard as possible.
What, just because of where you're from? Do you think it was that, or do you think he's just a
Yeah,
bad operator?
no, when he wanted to, he was
Right.
brilliant. But and also because there was another foreign slinger there, and he hated his guts as well. Like,
Wow.
and then when you got one English slinger, they have a banter in the radio,
Mm.
lifts flying, no issues. And my
Yeah.
every my lift, I was struggling.
Yeah.
Every single of my lift, I was struggling. Swinging, telling him to like pinch it down slowly, just bang on the floor and stuff like that. So yeah, that was hard.
That's interesting, actually. I was tempted to touch on that. So, as a foreign national coming into the country, have you had problems? Have you had sort of aside from that, have you had issues? Because there are a lot of people like that. Oh, these people are coming in here taking our jobs and this, that, and the other. And have you
Yeah,
had issues with that sort of thing?
not really. No, apart from this experience with boat driver, like
Right.
never ever I
All
had
right.
any issues. Yeah, it's just that one site, one experience was a bit
Yeah.
unpleasant.
Yeah. What annoying things do crane operators do?
Hmm. Not answering on the radio when you ask them
Oh,
something. Can't
okay.
stand them.
All right.
If I ask something, don't ignore it. Just make a noise at least or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
guys they just keep quiet. I don't like
Right.
that. But I don't know. I don't know what they have to do to annoy me because kind of easy.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of banter, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's
Yeah, that's quite important banter actually. It's like
Yeah,
makes the day go quicker, doesn't it?
definitely. Yeah.
Um, you've given me one sort of story without giving names. What kind of horror stories do you have about crane operators
Oh, horror stories. No, not really horror stories.
or any incidents or anything like that? Anything funny, anything bad, anything dangerous?
It was one time a near miss where I got like the thing is I was overconfident when what I was doing. It was very repetitive every day,
Yeah.
same thing, and I just got too confident. And one time, one guy nearly got squashed. That was scary. It happened in front of my eyes.
Oh,
Luckily, there was nothing in between, just a
right,
bit of upstem. So he kind of tippled over when the load swung back in.
right.
But if there was something in the way, it was like, I don't remember now, like 5 ton precast.
Yeah, yeah,
It was kind of scary when I seen him. But it was kind of his fault because he walked in there
right.
where it was like kind of exclusions where the lift was happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I've seen him and I didn't shower him, so because I was like, yeah, like I said, doing that same thing every day, like for a year, and
yeah.
just got overconfident. So from that experience, I'm like, nah, not happening
Yeah,
anymore.
that's I've spoken about that before actually, overconfidence with myself making mistakes because you do get a bit complacent. It's easy to get complacent, isn't it? And
Yeah, definitely.
uh I think that's probably happened with us actually when we've worked together. I think an incident kind of happened with that same thing, isn't it? What was it with landing
Them two stillages with the concrete pipes, them long, long
yes,
stillages.
that's right.
Remember, double stacked, yeah,
And
with the concrete hoses and stuff. Yeah,
I was confident going down
yeah.
and I don't
I
know what
was
you
I was pushing the jet wash out of the way because it was in the space where we wanted to land them stillages.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was going down too quickly, basically. Put too much. I think you might put too much trust in me, and I put too much trust in you to tell me to
Yeah.
slow down. You didn't
Yeah.
tell me to slow down, and I didn't slow down. And
Yeah. And I was like, I said, just let me push this jet wash away.
yeah,
And I started pushing it out and the stillages, yeah,
and
right next to me.
almost squashed you.
Yeah.
Is that why you're short?
No, no, it's just so natural.
But everyone was okay. But these things
Yeah.
do happen. They do
Yeah.
happen, unfortunately, on site. But trust, we touched on trust. Trust is an important thing as well, isn't it? We
Yes.
do have to trust each other implicitly.
You have to,
Sometimes
yeah.
that trust isn't there, is it? Between,
Yes. Definitely. Not all the time. Yeah.
yeah. I find that on various factors, sometimes the people can be inexperienced, but also sometimes the guys on the ground can be quite deceiving. They might lie to the crane operators, make it seem like this load is safe or it's slung properly, or yeah, that's no problem, it's fine. And when I get it up in the air, then it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one thing. That is one thing I do hate as well. Don't lie to me. If there's things, if you want something done a certain way, I'll try and help out if we can do it safely, but
Yeah.
don't lie to me because the trust is gone then.
Yeah.
I won't.
I would always let the driver know if I'm like doing something just out of the lift plan a bit,
Yeah,
like if he's struggling to get something done or, there is other
yeah,
way which is easier. As a driver, if he's comfortable. If
yeah,
not, you'll
yeah,
have to find another way. But I would never, never, ever send like unsafe load up in the air.
yeah. No, no.
It's when you see the things happen.
Yeah, yeah, it is dodgy.
Yeah.
Uh, when you first started as a newbie, did you get support or did you just get shouted at all the time?
No, I've had a lot of support because when I started, I had a Lithuanian crane supervisor.
Okay.
And the other guy, he was supervised, but there's this Slinger as well, like running around the side. I had a lot of support from them.
Yeah, that's
Learned
good.
many things. Like, don't get me wrong, that Slinger, that guy was mad. He was running around, but I was running with him and I was learning quickly, because he was
Mm.
showing me stuff the easy way, the right way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they helped me a lot. So I learned a lot from them.
Yeah, that's good. I did as well when I first started as crane operator. I had a good team around me, but I do find sometimes when like red card slingers come on, particularly on a really busy site on a big job when there's lots going on, I think that they don't get the right support from the supervisor and from the black cats. It's like you're not competent enough, you're no good to me. You've got to do this quicker, do it quicker, and they get shouted at, or they might get rid of them. Or
Yeah.
I think you know, take them under wing, or maybe put them in a quiet area. Don't put them on blind lists to start with. Maybe have them shadow people, or maybe put them in the yard. I think we did that at Stratford for a while, didn't we? Where there's a yard where the crawler crane was.
Yeah.
So the red cars, they might put them over there with a crawler crane where
Yeah.
they could be monitored, or where things are a bit easier, where it's quieter. Uh,
Um,
there needs to be a lot more of that, I think, don't you? Particularly on big sites.
on big size, yeah, definitely should try put people with less experience, like where it's a bit quieter, a bit slower, for them to get used to it, to get more confident. Because
Yeah,
if they come, they have no experience, and they're a bit like, oh, how do I do this? And they start thinking and asking questions. And they get the
yeah,
blind head. Oh, what you doing? Come on, hurry up!
yeah, yeah,
Send
yeah,
it, just send it. And they
yeah,
just lose their confidence and interest, and they think they're not good enough. But
yeah.
which is not true. You just need to learn.
Everyone's got to learn somewhere, haven't
Yeah,
they? Everyone's
you
got to
have to
start
start
somehow.
somewhere. Yeah.
And that's do you know what annoys me though? When someone comes on site and you're working with them and they say, "Oh yeah, it's always 5 years. I've been doing this 5 years. I've been doing this 5 years. Always 5 years." But then you know within 5 minutes they've probably been doing it about 5 weeks. I'd much rather they say to me, "Jim, I'm quite green. Like, do you know what I mean? Can you look after me?" I say, "No problem. Yeah, I'll look after you. Give you any advice, whatever. Take your time."
Yeah, you have to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because people with experience can tell how long you've been doing it. It's no point like just say,
yeah,
yeah, could you help me out, look after me, and yeah, it's not a problem.
yeah,
People should be more open. They're kind of
yeah,
embarrassed, I just passed. If I say I just passed, they might sack me, lose my job and stuff like that. No, no,
yeah.
it's not those days anymore. Like
Not so much, no. That
not so
is,
much. Yeah, it's still
yeah,
happening, but not so much as before.
yeah, yeah. What do you think about, because we spoke the other day, construction's taken a big hit, isn't it? Like this year, work
Yeah.
is really, really dry. Companies are not wanting to take on red cards. I get so many people contact me, they can't find any work. And I feel it's harsh really because like we said, you've got to start somewhere. And like what's going to happen is when the blue cards do eventually like retire or whatever else, there's not going to be any trade to me because then they're not giving the people the chance.
Yeah, they will struggle to find people
Yeah,
with experience or even with the tickets, because people will like pass their message. Oh, it's no point getting this ticket or that, and because there is no
yeah.
work, and they will struggle then to find people.
Have you
Yeah.
struggled this year to find work?
Well, I've been working on the same side like 2 years now,
Right,
so and there's still some work left. So I wasn't looking for it.
right.
Yeah, so I'm okay, I'd say until like April or May.
But
Then we'll see.
I remember you saying to me that you used to get like agencies or companies ringing you like weekly, every week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's quieter on the phone, like 100%. Like
Yeah,
before, every week, and I'll get a call or two. Then later on, it'll be like every 2 weeks a call or two. And
yeah,
now it's just quiet.
yeah. So
It's
what?
very quiet.
It's gonna pick up. Have you heard that it's gonna pick up at all? I think it's gonna boom next year. I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be next year, like when just after New Year.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I heard, but hopefully,
I
'cause,
mean, everything everywhere. It's always like quieter over Christmas time
yeah,
anyway.
this time
But
of the year dies down, isn't it? Yeah, always quieter.
yeah, yeah. But I know that there are companies that have got a lot of work coming in, so I think it should be okay.
Should be okay, yeah. Hopefully.
Fancy
I
going to
say
Sizewell?
March. Size well. If the offer was right, yeah, I'd go there. It's a bit
Yeah.
far.
Is it?
Yeah, for
It's not
me,
that
yeah.
far, is it?
It's nearly 2 hours for me, like an hour 40 minutes.
Is it? Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah, but you could do that going into London though, surely, like an hour and a half or an hour 40 minutes in it,
well, it
going
takes
in
about an hour, under an hour.
on your bike.
Yeah, on my bike. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
takes a bit
suppose.
longer now actually because the Gallows Corner on 812 is closed.
Okay.
So I have to go around like through country lanes like Ongar, and stuff like that, A Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going that way, it's a bit slower, but it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah. Would you encourage your kids to get into construction?
No,
No.
no. Unless it's a bit something not on the ground, not outside. Yeah,
Mm.
because
Or
it's
like
hard.
a crane operator.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a manager or something. Like, yeah, I'd like them to go to college and do something better,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
themselves. Something, like I said, a bit more clean,
Yeah.
not in the cold, not in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, would you ever want to do crane driving?
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about tower cranes,
Yeah.
but one thing puts me off big time,
What?
Like
The
you're a
height.
captain of the ship, and if
Yeah.
the ship goes down, you're going down with it. That scares me a lot.
What, the crane going over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that puts me off big. Crawler crane maybe, yeah, like something on the ground, mobile crane. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you know what though? There's more chance of a crawler crane going over than a tower crane. You get more mobile cranes or tower cranes go
Yes, but you're
over.
still on the ground, you can jump out, but if you're up 100 meters, 120 meters in the air in the cap
Yeah.
and it's going down and you have all the time to think about it while it's going down, it's just scary. That puts me off.
Yeah, you
That's what
don't.
puts me off. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think about it to be honest. Sometimes I do, but yeah, you just kind of. I just know that I think the only thing that will make a crane go over really is human error. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So leaving the brake on overnight, if it's windy, working with the jib up at minimum radius into the wind,
Then yeah.
um, overloading the crane, stuff like that. So they're generally engineered not to fall over by themselves. It's normally human error. So as long as you're doing
Yeah.
things properly, I think you'll be all right. I
But
mean,
you remember a few years back in Bow, I think, when the crane went over the
the what?
houses? The crane, when it tippled over in Bow, I think, near
Oh yeah,
Stratford.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was human error, isn't it? It was
Yeah.
the ground fault, I believe so.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
that was a cruciform one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know what I
so
mean?
they hadn't, I don't think they surveyed the ground properly.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Someone might just sign it off. You put
Yeah,
the crane up and you go in it, but
yeah.
it
Well,
will
yeah,
go. You
yeah,
don't have to overload it or the wind.
yeah,
Push it to the like 90%, and then the next thing you know, it's going
yeah.
down.
Talking about human error, what's the biggest mistake you've made in your lifting career?
Hmm. The biggest mistake probably was that one I was talking about before with that precast.
Right.
Getting too confident
Yeah,
with the lift,
yeah.
Never be too confident.
Well, this is it. Like they say, you're only as good as your last lift.
Exactly, yeah. So you have
Yeah,
to concentrate and keep an eye and be as safe as possible with every lift you do.
yeah. I So that's pretty much there, mate. To be honest with you, last question, last thing. I think you might have answered this earlier. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to get into lifting in general?
Well, start slowly.
Yeah.
Don't go for supervisor EP. Start slinging something little like with the brickwork, and stuff like that. It's not many lifts and a bit slower.
Mm,
Don't get into busy size straight away.
mm.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I
try to
agree.
find someone who's been doing that to help you out.
Hmm.
Give you a few tips, trick how to do some stuff.
Yeah. 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 It's
Yeah.
good advice.
It's good, good to have a job like this, but it's hard as well. So you have
Yeah.
to really want it.
Yes.
If you're not really into it, don't do it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Especially now because it's so hard to find work, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be hard.
definitely. Yeah, especially as like it's a very dangerous job, so you do have to be
Yeah,
quite into it. Yeah,
into it. Yeah.
nice one. So we're going to finish off now. I usually do some nonsense questions. All right,
Yeah, if you want to.
we're going to finish off with that. What do you prefer at work, early start or late finish?
Early start.
Yeah, we get home
Yeah,
early to the
definitely.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like getting out early, picking them up from school, and stuff.
yeah,
It's nice. I don't get to do that often,
yeah,
so it's nice sometimes. Yeah, getting out early.
definitely. I'll go
Yeah.
with that. What would you do in a zombie apocalypse?
Wow. I don't know. Trying to survive, keep my family safe, lock myself in the house,
I'd go
get
up the
supplies.
crane. I'd move up the crane. Yeah,
That's
live.
not a bad idea as well.
Yeah, yeah. So move up there. They won't be able to get up there. Just barricade the bottom off. Have my supplies. Get people
Me too.
to, if there's anyone about, lift things up to me that I need and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
It will be hard
Um.
to find people willing to do that, to bring you stuff so you can lift it to yourself.
Well, there is that. Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Um. Which is tougher, end of shift or kids' bedtime?
Ooh. If I'm tired, kids' bedtime.
Oh, it's a
Just
killer, isn't it?
when they are 100% or 110, just running around playing, screaming, and my eyes like are full of sand, and they're closing.
Yeah.
I know it's another hour, an hour and a half before they gonna calm down. It's another half an hour before they close their eyes.
Yeah.
That's a struggle. Yeah, it's very hard.
Oh, mate, honestly, yeah. I used to, when my kids were young, it used to be like a war zone trying to get into bed, like World War Three. And then my daughter wouldn't go to sleep without me in the room, so I'd have to lay on the floor, like
Yeah,
might have to hold her hand, stroking her hand or whatever, and I'd end up just falling asleep on the floor. Like I wake up
exactly.
2 hours later. Nightmare.
Exactly the same with my little one. Yeah, he won't
Yeah,
sleep. He either come to my bed or I have to stay next to him.
yeah.
And I'll just find myself 1 o'clock in the morning on the floor, cold, with my neck hurting because the position I was in, and just yeah,
Oh, who would have kids, eh? Oh, it's worth it, though, isn't it? Definitely worth
it's
it.
yeah.
Um,
One day we will miss that, isn't it?
oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, I miss it now.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah. Yours kids are
sort of
babies.
grown up now. Yeah, my
Yeah,
boy's moved
my
out
one's
now.
still little, so
Yeah, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy
yeah,
it.
trying to
Fishing or movies?
fishing,
Yeah,
fishing. Yeah,
good. Mountains or beaches?
beaches.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
Vodka, beer, or whiskey?
whiskey.
Ah, what's your favorite whiskey?
Glenfiddich.
Okay, nice, nice,
Glenfiddich. Yeah.
nice. I would have thought being from your neck of the woods, you'd like the vodka.
Not really. It's just alcohol. It's
Yeah,
just no flavor or anything in it. It's just
yeah, I don't like it.
same as water. It's just water.
Yeah,
There, it's just alcohol. It's nothing to it.
yeah. Water that gets you pissed very easily.
Yeah. And with whiskey, you still have some aftertaste, the flavor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Well, that's it, mate. We're done. What you doing for Christmas?
Chilling at home.
Staying home, yeah?
Yeah, gonna stay home. Maybe we'll go to see my grandma,
All right. Yeah,
and stuff like that. Maybe see my mother-in-law, go around,
yeah.
family, and that's it.
That's what it's all about, mate. The
Yeah,
family.
we might spend the first Christmas day at home, just us. Yeah,
Yeah, funny you say that actually. This year we were meant to be hosting everybody, like everybody. There probably would have been, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 of us. But we just decided, do you know what? We've never had it since the kids have been alive. We've never had it just us. We just said, no, we're not hosting. We're just staying at home alone now. Just us, which is
kind of
nice.
nice and cozy,
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
especially when it's like dark and raining and cold outside. Have
Yeah,
Christmas tree light up, hot
yeah,
chocolate, marshmallows, Harry
whiskey.
Potter going on.
Yeah.
Well, in my one, yeah, most likely. Yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah, man, definitely, definitely. Right, well, that's it, mate. All done. Thanks for that.
Perfect. No problem.
Been brilliant.
Anytime.
And if I don't speak to you, enjoy your Christmas. I'm sure I'll speak to you before
Yeah,
then
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll send a message. I'll try
Yeah,
to send a message to everyone, before Christmas.
same. Nice,
Just
nice one.